Alright, welcome everybody. Now you may be able to tell this isn't a real background.
What?
Because I'm actually in the airport and this place is full of interesting characters to say the least.
You're a right slapper, thank you a lot.
And today we're going to do a bit of people watching and I'm sure laughing at their expense. Alright, well let's get straight into it.
On a ticket booked under his brother David's name. Now EasyJet are charging him a name transfer fee and a surcharge of £90.
£90 for a name change. That is crazy. It can't be that hard to just switch a name. I do understand if it's a completely different name, you know, maybe a small fee, but £90 is crazy.
Yeah, but only the name and you're wanting 90 quid out of me just to go from here to Inverness.
Imagine if you misspelt your name and had to pay that much. You'd be so annoyed.
It's not worth my while. I'll throw the money in your face and I'll go up with the flight, you know what I mean?
People like this are so annoying though. When it comes to policies of these big airlines and companies, there's no way these standard employees can change the rules or bend it just to help you out, so there's no point getting mad at them. Obviously it is very annoying, but if there's nothing they can do about it, then there's nothing you can do, so simple as that really.
You don't have another one? Yeah, and I've missed the last one here.
Yeah, we only have one.
Yeah, well, you're a right slapper, thank you a lot.
What, you're telling me I can't get on my flight because I didn't read the rules? It's your fault, you slapper.
We've changed the name to his. He doesn't have the funds at this time to pay for it.
They are letting him pay at a later date, but I've got a feeling this guy is never paying that. And I don't blame him, to be honest.
But he's doing 4 other sectors with us. He's returning Inverness to Luton, then Luton to Zurich, and he has to get his name changed.
So he's got multiple flights and he's going to have to pay £90 per one. That is one expensive mistake.
He doesn't have any money here with him at the time. I can't grab him by the ankles and shake it out of his pocket, so he's on his way.
I'll do the rest of the complaining when I get to Aberdeen, as long as I get there.
You know what? If he's taken a few flights just to cross the UK at £90 a pop, let's say he has 3 changes at £270, I'm sure you could get there cheaper just using a taxi at this point.
He's returning Inverness to Luton, then Luton to Zurich.
Captain Jordan enjoys his job, but the thrill of lifting off the ground at 150 miles per hour is nothing compared to his other passion.
Sorry, but what other passion has he got that is more thrilling than flying a huge plane carrying hundreds of passengers? This guy must be doing something crazy.
I've just always been a fan of the electric guitar.
Oh, it's the electric guitar.
And I think when I was at school, about 13
What's more thrilling?
years old, I was quite impressed by all the sort of big guitar players around at the time, people like Richie Blackmore and Dave Gilmour from Pink Floyd, and I've been really playing since then.
Surely he's not about to pull out the guitar and do a mile-high performance. Psst, ladies and gentlemen, live from the cockpit, we have... And then he just hops out with his guitar. Oh man, I would shit myself. Can you not focus on flying the plane and do your guitaring afterwards?
And the case now in the hold contains his beloved electric guitar.
This guy must have ADHD or something. He can't just sit still and fly a plane.
Captain Jordan will be taking the stage in Nice.
So with EasyJet, just to let you know, I'll be playing a concert in Nice tonight.
We're playing in the...
Okay, he's just flexing on the passengers that he's got a concert when he lands. Fair enough. Home hands up, I'm sorry for slating you. Still though, he is definitely trying to show off.
San Laurent Devar area, west of Nice town. Anybody would like to come along to that, they're most welcome.
Well, any ladies are most welcome to throw their knickers at me.
No
I won't,
way.
Get too upset.
Throw the knickers at me? What? You can't be saying that on a plane. There's no way. I was joking, but he's actually begging it. I actually felt a bit bad that he wanted a few people just to come to his concert, but... And then he says that.
And look forward to seeing you. Meanwhile, I hope you enjoy the flight. Thank you. We're descending
Lance
to...
has been an airline pilot.
What a creep. Oh, he's got the Jimmy Savile glasses on too. This is a bit dodgy.
I've been assured by the owners that there are going to be some beautiful women in the bar tonight, so I'm really hoping that they're truthful in what they're saying.
This guy is a dog. Can you just focus on getting me to my destination safely without drooling over the women?
He certainly managed to spark some interest from the women on board.
Yeah, we'll go along and give him the support that he probably doesn't need, but I'm sure we'll give him a lot of encouragement, yeah. Have a touch of his leather pants, if nothing else.
There's no way this guy has a hostess army of groupies. And they want to touch his leather pants. Man, there is something in the air in this episode.
Hearing him say that he wanted knickers thrown at him, perhaps he can't be that bad. But we'll wait and see.
I did not expect them to actually enjoy that. I guess it just shows how much the times have changed. Honestly, if a pilot said that in this day and age, I would fully expect him to get sacked. I'm not saying that's what I would want, but that's the world we live in today. And you can't deny it is a bit creepy. Not exactly the most appropriate place to say that, especially when there'll be a bunch of kids on the plane.
So once they've touched down in Nice, Lance will have just a few short hours to tune his guitar and polish his leather trousers for tonight's big gig.
Maybe that's why he became a pilot, so he can play with the flaps. I'm sorry.
It's 14 travelling the line to Geneva, and he's forgot his passport, so break starts all day.
Forgetting your passport is such a rookie mistake. I'm definitely a huge overthinker, making sure I've got everything with me, but the one thing you need when you're flying is your passport. So to forget that is just so amateur.
Don't think he's going to be able to go, obviously, with no passport, so... He only lives in Stevenage, did you say? Instead of wasting time.
He does not look 14, I'm going to be honest. Maybe there's some dodgy fraud going on here.
Falanga has been brought to the airport by his father, who must now battle against rush hour traffic to fetch his son's passport. And his dad has only 30 minutes to save the day.
30 minutes on the clock, boy better put his foot down. It might be worth risking the speeding ticket, because that might be cheaper than having to rebook a new flight. You might also get a kick out of it speeding down the motorway. I'm not advocating that though, that is dangerous.
Just decided now that I'm ready. I feel like I need a new challenge. Haven't got a clue if I'm going to get it or not. Pretty nervous about tomorrow. So hoping everything goes all right.
Yeah, you can tell he's a bit nervous. I recently had an audition for Locked In, and the days leading up to that, I was so nervous I couldn't even eat. Now obviously that's a big opportunity, and I know my chances are very small, but even still I was so nervous. It's the same with any job interview though. There's even times where I've been sick in the morning before a job interview. The anxiety just goes crazy.
And you better go and get your dad. Do you know what? They just, when you came out to check in, did you not hear me say you were in Geneva? They're going to Liverpool.
What?
You need to go and get your dad because you don't need a passport for Liverpool at all.
I told him that.
So they've just gone through this whole thing. She's mentioned Geneva a few times and they've just passed over the fact he's actually going to Liverpool and doesn't need a passport.
No, he wouldn't listen.
Did you not hear me say Geneva?
No, I didn't
Geneva,
hear.
this is Geneva chicken. Geneva.
Your dad's a bit of a donkey for that.
You know what? I actually never thought about that. Obviously, it makes sense you don't need a passport because you're not entering a different country, but you obviously just associate flying with passports, so I definitely would have took mine with me.
Just by chance, I was chatting to the boy just as I was checking in. I said, so why are you going to Geneva? And he goes, oh, look. I was like, what do you mean? Well, this is Geneva chicken. He goes, oh, Liverpool. I was like, oh, for God's sake, it's over there.
Oh, here it is.
Leo is being interviewed for a job as supervisor.
Well nervous. My nails have been bitten down.
The selection process involves manager Alan Derbyshire pretending to be an angry passenger who's lost £300 from his luggage.
So they're doing role play in an interview. Interviews are awful anyway, let alone having to role play. That's my worst nightmare, I'm not gonna lie. It'd be worse in front of a group of people as well, but I'm guessing this is just a little one-on-one, so it's not too bad.
Leo will be judged on his ability to keep a cool head under pressure.
Get yourself comfortable. You can see yourself, it's that bloody zip that's damaged.
Where the £300
but it's not just
was.
damaged, it's been ripped off.
Okay.
Look at it.
I would panic, and just start stumbling my words and definitely not get the job.
A zip can open, but it's been ripped.
I mean, in all due respect, having £300 in hold luggage...
You're not going to report it. You're not going to get...
Of course, I'm going to get the police here now. I can say as part of the airline, we do...
I'm actually awful under pressure, so if I could just make a living making these stupid videos, then please, that is my dream.
We cannot be guaranteed for the
So what are you saying?
£300. I don't want to get into the ins and outs of that at the moment. My main priority is obviously seeing if the envelope
you're going to
is
try and
there.
tell me now that you're not going to replace that £300.
So this guy is basically a professional prick. This might be his dream job. He gets to just yap away, act like a Karen and get paid for it. You gotta respect it. He fits the role well.
To me, but I'll tell you now, I am not going on my connecting flight without my bags.
Okay, we're transferring on to the next...
Maybe he was an actual Karen in the airport and he got scouted by the airline. They saw the potential in this guy. They said, that guy is a prick. Maybe he could be a prick for us.
Finished?
Yes, finished. Thanks very much, Leo. That was good.
After being on the receiving end for over 40 minutes, Leo is desperate for a break.
40 minutes, I mean, yeah, I'd be trying to escape too. Look at the guy.
That's the other test that you had.
Let me out.
It was pretty nerve-wracking. Alan did a very good impression, I think, as well of an angry passenger. It was very realistic.
Bro's got experience.
I don't know exactly what they were looking for in that type of role play. Just hope I did all right, really. Yeah, pretty daunting.
With the things he was saying, I would definitely have been less pleased.
I'm not trying to pick on this guy's appearance, but I've never seen a monobrow go down to here. Usually it's just there, but this guy's got a whole Y. Kind of impressive, actually.
And I would have gone a bit higher and maybe become a little bit abusive. And he didn't do enough to me to prevent me from getting that high.
He didn't do well.
Yeah. Tougher than I think we thought it would be.
I didn't realise it would go on for this long.
No.
And they're too good at the role plays, they're too good at the shouting.
Yeah, they shout very well, don't they?
They do. Yes.
With Alan, yeah.
Come on, Leo, mate, I'm rooting for you. Even if this was 20 years ago, he could be running the whole airport by now, who knows?
In the terminal, Helen is checking in a group of friends for Amsterdam. But she makes the mistake of telling them today is her birthday.
Big mistake. Yeah, you could not do that these days.
No, on my own. Come on, everybody. This time. 1, 2.
They're trying to kill the woman. What are they doing? These guys are asking to get arrested, man. Although she seems to be having fun. On the brink of death.
Hey, come on, Scott, leave her ass alone. Come on, it's supposed to be funny. Happy birthday.
Times have really changed. That's all I'm going to say.
Right, who's next?
Meanwhile, Leo is waiting for a call from EasyJet's personnel department. He's hoping he'll be spending the rest of Friday night out celebrating his promotion to supervisor.
That's a throwback. I haven't seen one of them three-headed shavers in a good 10 years at least. Clearly outdated technology. As you can tell, I'm not great in the facial hair department. I can't grow anything decent and I really need to shave right now, so maybe I should pick one of these up.
I've got a lot of people waiting on the response. Got some friends meeting me down the pub. I'm just hoping, almost praying, that I get the job, the result I want.
This is a proper old school house, man. Like, look at that painting on the wall. That is straight out of the 1700s.
Hello?
Hello, Leo. I'm calling regarding the assessment radio. Leo, I'm sorry, but on this occasion you have not been successful.
Okay, I didn't think that I would be. That's it. What else can I say? Slightly demoralised. Well, actually very demoralised.
I actually feel kind of bad for him.
I think that the amount of work that I put into EasyJet over the time, I know I've only been there 3 months, but the experience that I gave to them...
Well, to be fair, if he's only been there 3 months, give it some time. I'm sure you'll get that promotion.
Now he has to break the news to his family.
Didn't get it.
I
Didn't get the job.
Oh, you didn't get the job?
No. Never mind. It's more up.
I hate that, though. That's why when I've got like some big opportunity, I try my best not to tell people, just so I don't have to let them down when it doesn't come through. I say that, though, but I always do end up telling people. Usually I just tell my mum, and then she'll tell everyone else, but it is what it is.
In Nice, Friday night's entertainment is in full swing, and Captain Jordan has completed his transformation.
Here we go. Oh, he's got some fingers on him, to be fair. Besides his creepy personality, he can play. I really don't like those pants, though.
The playing may have gone down well, but did Lance make the extra impact he was looking for?
Yeah, he killed it.
Yeah, we definitely think that he's going to have an open-air cockpit or something so he can get a bit of sun on him. His arms are a bit...
No way, these are actually the women from the plane, so I take it back. Bro's got riz. Keep doing what you're doing, it's clearly working.
His arms are a bit pale.
Yeah, the leathers, I mean, you couldn't imagine.
Yeah, he's a creep, but that doesn't bother me. His pale arms, though, that is an issue.
Yeah, the leathers, I mean,
you couldn't imagine it, could you?
Yeah, 2 pairs of knickers on the stage over there. One of them landed on me and the other one just missed me, so it's not too bad. Not bad for starters, anyway.
That's how he gauges That's how he gauges his success. How many pairs of knickers have been thrown at him. Yeah, it was a good night tonight, man. I had 2 used pairs of pants thrown at my head. Oh, cracking, mate. Must have been a good one. Oh, I'm just sad, man. My performance was horrible. I didn't get no knickers thrown at me. Alright, well, if you enjoyed this airline video, please leave a like, comment and subscribe. Plenty more on the way. So have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.